Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, he shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge and put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. They'll run it here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 with the first possession. He's throwing for it on fourth down. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Going to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Got space, looking to score. Gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This defense, that is called routine pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can sell out and bring the pressure.
Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's the throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got to play big game. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. It was a foot race and he won it.
We see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense has back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. is handed off out of the shotgun. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Gets rid of it on the move. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They're setting out to try the PAT. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Picks up some blocks.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second and goal for the offense. It's QB sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And the softball brought down after an excellent run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
First down and 10 now. The linebacker shifting around now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they can kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe? And he's going to float this one to the right side. And is intercepted.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Let's take a deep shot here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games he just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Going to try to use his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Hit some space around the 30. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And the field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Notra's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right up. He's looking deep here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
that second down play here. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take it over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hand seam able to recover the football. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So the Cougars' offense heads back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield. He makes the grab. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gets some space around the 30.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? And the back gets the football. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to the lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long to the 23. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. Flat out drop. It would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.